Hi everyone, welcome back to All About Sustainability. Today we're breaking down one of the most powerful tools in environmental science, life cycle assessment, or LCA. And trust me, once you learn this, you'll never look at everyday products the same way again. Life cycle assessment, or LCA, is a scientific method used to measure the environmental impact of a product throughout its entire life, from raw material extraction to final disposal. It measures things like carbon footprint, water use, energy consumption, land use and pollution. The goal? To understand which stage causes the most impact, and how to reduce it. Companies use LCA to design greener products, governments use it to create policies, and sustainability enthusiasts like us use it to make better choices. An LCA is done in 4 structured stages, as per ISO 14000 and 4044 standards. Stage 1, Goal and Scope. Definition: what are we studying? Why? And what boundaries will we include? Is it cradle to grave, cradle to gate, or gate to gate? Stage 2, Life Cycle Inventory, LCI. This is the data-heavy stage, collecting all inputs and outputs, materials used, energy consumed, water used, emissions released, waste generated. Stage 3, Life Cycle Impact Assessment, LCIA. We convert that raw data into measurable impacts such as climate change impact, acidification, eutrophication, human toxicity, resource depletion. Stage 4, Interpretation. Finally, we analyze the results and identify which stage of the product life is the hotspot. This helps decision makers reduce environmental impact. Let's follow 1 cup of black drip filter coffee on its journey. Stage 1, Cultivation. This is the biggest villain, 45 to 60% of total impact. Fertilizers release nitrous oxide, 300 times worse than CO2, irrigation sucks rivers dry, and sun-grown plantations have replaced rainforests. 1 kilo of green coffee beans equals about 15 to 20 kilograms CO2 equivalent before it even leaves the farm. Stage 2, Processing. Wet milling uses up to 20,000 liters of water per ton of coffee and creates polluted wastewater. Stage 3, Roasting and Packaging. Usage of natural gas and aluminum bags. Stage 4, Transport. Surprisingly not the worst, only about 10%, because ships are quite efficient. Stage 5, Consumer Use Stage. Just boiling water for 1 cup equals 30 to 50 grams CO2 equivalent. Extra 300 to 400 grams CO2 equivalent for adding cow's milk. The latte now has the same carbon footprint as driving a gasoline car for 3 kilometers. Stage 6, Waste. A plastic or aluminum capsule adds another 20 to 30 grams CO2 equivalent. So next time you pick up a coffee on the go, remember, behind that 1 paper cup is an entire life cycle of hidden emissions and resource use. That's the power of LCA, it helps us see what's normally invisible. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to All About Sustainability.